A senior forward, number 10, Derek Pereira. A senior midfielder, number 11, William Cathcart. A senior defenseman, number 16, Captain Michael Regan. On defense, a senior, number 18, Brian Cox. And in the goal, a junior goalkeeper, number 1, Spencer Powell. Now the starting lineup for the Warriors of Foxboro. A senior forward, number 4, Brandon Fowler. Who did I miss? A junior forward, number 5, Aiden Highland. A senior forward, number 7, Captain Sawyer Fleck. A senior forward, number 8, Andrew Geffers. A senior midfielder, number 9, Captain Dan Adair. A junior defenseman, number 10, Dylan Martinelli. A sophomore midfielder, number 12, Brian Ellard. A junior defenseman, number 14, Ben Carlton. Sophomore defenseman, number 16, Nada Chichi. And in the goal, a sophomore, number 0, Nick Adair. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
Today. Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Chris Island. I'm here with Ball, and welcome to tonight's game between the Foxboro Warriors and Attleboro High School. Foxboro has started off the season with 1 win and 2 losses. Attleboro has started off with 1 win, 1 tie, and 2 losses. This should be a tough game for Foxboro. Attleboro normally has a very strong team, and Foxboro really have to play well.
Chris, I think the team this year has done a good job of playing more like a team, transitioning the ball from the defense to the offense and getting some goals where last year I think they struggled a little bit to get on offense. This year they've had a little more success in that area.
Yeah, that will be a key tonight, is to make sure we can get on the board. On offense, we have some good players with some can really create some chances, and hopefully we can put a couple of goals away early, get ahead. On defense, we're going to have to play very strong in the back, communicate really well. Attleboro has some very well-skilled strikers. We're going to have to play some good defense, make sure we communicate, and make sure they're marked up, and keep those guys out of the goal mouth.
And I think it'll be interesting in the first 10 or 15 minutes to see which team can control the pace of the game. Whoever holds onto the ball and distributes and perhaps traps the other guys in their end, I think might have an advantage in this game.
And it looks like we're ready for the kickoff to start the game. Foxboro moves the ball back to Dan Adair, captain, in the middle. We had a big game out of Dan today. Moves the ball in transition. Brandon Fowler with a nice header. Clear that ball out. Dan Adair does a nice job controlling the ball. We need him to do that tonight. He's cleared by Matt Morrison. Little scrum in the middle. We're going to have to win those battles all night long tonight. Attleboro has a strong team. They're very tough. We're going to have to make sure we win as many of those as we can.
An early whistle. I didn't see the call.
It looked like a push. Ben Carlton will take the kick for Foxboro. Another nice kick. Cleared out by Attleboro. And it looks like an offsides call. I think those aren't too bad when there's those headers in the middle. It's the forwards should really try and take any opportunity they can, look for a breakaway.
You know, and especially at this point in the game, Chris, like you point out, there's, rather give up the offsides call and hustle after the ball and try to get a break than to play it too tight, too conservative, I think.
Passed into Sawyer Fleck. He moves the ball across the field. We need a big game out of Sawyer as well. We can, hopefully we can get the ball to him quite a bit. We want the ball on his feet. He's got great skills and a great shot.
Nice defensive play by Dylan Martinelli. Dylan's featuring a little face scare from a broken nose last week.
Yeah, it's good to see Dylan back in the action.
Yeah, he's had a solid season so far. He's a tough player.
Andrew Guessworth with the ball up front. Little breakaway. Just off the foot. Peyton Highland tries to put it across to Sawyer. Just couldn't get it over that defender. Nice job by Dan. In the early games, Dan Adair has really been doing a great job on headers, control in the middle of the field.
Oh, nice attempt. Almost on a square ball, putting it down the field. Both teams seem to be feeling each other out a little bit.
Ball played down the wing. Foxboro throw. It's going to be important for us tonight to play really smart on defense, make sure there's no mistakes back there.
Good ball control by the opponent there. Nice defensive play by Dan Adair to break that up.
Yeah, we're really going to have to make sure we mark those players. If you leave these guys open, they'll be able to pass the ball through the middle. So we're going to have to make sure we stay marked on those guys, especially in the middle. Get over Brandon Fowler with a little breakaway. Hopefully we can get away from these guys. Passes the ball to Sawyer Fleck.
Well done.
Scores. Nice job. Excellent work. Great pass from Andrew Geffers to see Sawyer wide open on that side. And we'll take a look at the replay. Started off by Brandon Fowler. Great job getting across, and great vision there from Andrew Geffers. What a great pass. Sawyer puts it away. Perfect. What a great start for Foxboro.
And that's what they need to do, Chris. They need to get themselves up a goal or two where they can settle into their game instead of feeling like they need to try to catch up.
Yeah, that's right. Get the confidence going, and you really need to keep the pressure on Attleboro now. Andrew, good.
Assisting on Flex goal, number 8, Andrew Geffers.
Attleboro's moving the ball down the left-hand side now. A couple of throw-ins. These are the ones we have to be careful on to make sure we don't let them get anything quickly out of there.
And Chris, you pointed out something that I think is going to be very important in this game is Attleboro is a control team with excellent passing, and they're going to work that between the players. We have to make sure we step in the middle of that and stop those passes.
Yeah, we'll have to mark those guys early on, not let them wide open in the middle of the field. So far, we've done a good job. They've moved the ball down the field once, but that was all I got. Attleboro with a through ball. Nick Adair comes out. Oh, great save by Nick Adair.
That's a tremendous save.
Great recovery. Looked like Attleboro had a goal on that one. Nick made just a great diving save. We'll take a look at the save. Attleboro with a through ball. Nick dove, but what a great job recovering, and what a perfect save. Nice kick from Nick. Nick's been really doing a great job getting those goal kicks and his punch down the field. Hopefully we can make use of that on offense and turn those into some goals. Nice job by Dylan Martinelli playing defense.
Call in Foxboro's favor there.
That last offensive play that Attleboro had is exactly what we have to be careful of. That guy ran through unmarked. We have to make sure that doesn't happen. Nice ball out by Ben Carlton. Nice job, Sawyer Fleck and Dan Adair. Nice passing, good 1-2.
I think it also shows the importance of playing until the whistle blows. The other team thought that was going to be a hands ball and let up.
The throw in for Foxboro.
Nice ball.
Morrison with a throw. Nice flick by Andrew Geffers. Sawyer tries to get that ball over the defense. Couldn't get it past him. Nice job by Ben Carlton working for that ball that time. Got a foul out of the play.
Chris, I think Foxboro's doing a good job staying in the game physically as well, not getting pushed off the ball.
Yeah, Attleboro is a very physical team. You really have to battle with them. Cleared out by Attleboro. Nick Adair comes out. Oh, nice job. I'd like to see the Foxboro forwards look for that on offense. See if we can turn one of those big punts into an offensive opportunity.
Nice ball by Nader. Keep that in the play. Good turn. Put it down the wing.
Attleboro clears the ball into the middle. Nice job by Matt Morrison clearing that ball. So Foxboro has to make sure they do get rid of that ball. When we have that ball, we're playing defense. Get rid of it early and make sure Attleboro doesn't have a chance to counterattack. Attleboro comes down the left-hand side. Nader Chichi playing defense. Nice job by Nader.
That was strong defense, Chris, as you said. Nader forced him, gave him nothing on the line.
Quick ball by Attleboro. Doesn't turn into anything. Looks like they get another corner kick. Attleboro has some big players. We'll have to really be careful on these corners. cleared by Brandon Fowler. Nice job by Sawyer, came up and cleared that ball all the way out. Foxboro has to be careful here. Nice job by Nader, good recovery. And a foul in the middle. Don't mind those. When we're on offense, you want those guys going strong to that ball. Foxboro has to be careful when Attleboro starts passing that ball through the middle. Nice recovery by Dan Adair. Great job seeing that player coming through.
That's going to be important for these guys, Chris, too, is to take that ball out of their defensive end as quickly as they can.
Good ball by Attleboro. Nice job coming out by Nick Adair. Another nice save.
Well played by Dylan Martinelli on the rebound on that, too.
Nice job by Matt Morrison. Dr. Sawyer. You have to be a little careful in the middle. We're looking a little ragged. Attleboro starting to make some, putting a few passes together. Nice cross by Dan Adair. Looked the other way, flicked over by Aiden Highland. And we get a corner kick out of it. Nice work.
Nice ball taking that to the other side of the field, too, and spreading the field out so we don't end up bunched up in one place.
Looks like we're going to get a throw in here by Brandon Fowler. Brandon has a good throw. Hopefully we can get a hit on this, get a flick.
Looks like a goal kick.
Yep.
Well done by Aiden Highland, keeping the ball in the defensive end on Attleboro. The throw by Nader Gici.
Oh, nice cross by Dan Adair. Gets the ball to Sawyer in the middle. Sawyer puts it in front. Oh, saved out.
Oh, well done by the defenseman.
A couple of great opportunities there. Brandon Fowler almost put one in, and Aiden Highland almost had one on the rebound. All started with a really nice cross by Dan Adair. There's Brian Ellard with a nice cross. Oh, nice job by Matt Morrison to put that ball right in there. Where Foxboro has to be careful in transition. Nice job by Sawyer and Dan working together to take that ball.
Foxboro forward line has played with some poise this season, Chris, that might have been missing a little bit last year. Using patience and taking good cross balls and taking time when they receive them.
Nice job controlling it by Brian Ellard in the middle. Try getting that ball over to Sawyer. Gets the ball over to Brian Ellard. Back to Dan. Nice job moving the ball around. Now's when we want movement out of those forwards. Oh, nice pass by Matt Morrison over to Sawyer. Shot by Sawyer, rebound.
Great shot by Aiden Highland there, making it.
And Jeffers almost had another goal. Fox is doing a great job keeping the pressure on Attleboro right now. So we have to be careful now, and Attleboro is in transition. And another nice save by Nick Adair. A couple of great chances down the other end for Foxboro. The offense tonight's really looking good. We're generating a lot of opportunities, getting a lot of good shots. Now we'll see a replay. Sawyer Fleck started it out, made a nice flick, came back, put the shot on goal. Brandon Fowler almost had one. Great play by that defender. And Aiden Highland with a nice left-footed shot to get that back on goal. Very unlucky by Foxboro.
The goalies have played a big role for both teams so far in this game with some showstopper saves, too. Foxboro goal kick by Ben Carlton.
Attleboro starting to move the ball around again. Nice job by Brandon Fowler to stay in there. Good steal by Dan Adair. Nice job by Nader to stay in front of that player he was marking. Through ball for Attleboro. And we've given Attleboro some time with the ball in the middle, but on the final third of the field, we've done a really good job marking their players, keeping them out of the box.
Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. I think in the first couple of minutes there might have been a little confusion on coverage, but they've done a good job of settling in and not giving much up within 20 yards of their goal.
So a through ball by Attleboro. Nice job by Nader getting that out.
Nader Jichi's doing a great job over in that corner, shutting them down on that side of the field. They're not able to make any plays off of that man.
Yeah, Nader's done well this year. He hasn't played defense before, but he's he's picked it up pretty quickly, and he's done a really nice job marking the players he's had to mark. Attleboro moves around a through ball. Nice job by Nader to catch this player. Yeah, just over the net.
That reminds you right there is why Attleboro is a dangerous team. They can find the player and make the run to the defense. Thus far, they've been a little challenged to finish when they've gotten their opportunities. I think it's a mix of our defense playing them tough and maybe try to settle into their own game.
Thrown by Attleboro, goes right back to Foxboro.
Well done by Dan Adair to break that up.
Yeah, nice job by Dan.
Timeout on the field. Looks like an Attleboro player down. I can't get a number. Might be Troy Martins.
Good time here for Foxboro to regroup, make sure those players are marked.
Change up front. See Robbie Haddad out there.
Nice job by Foxboro that time. Nobody. That player had nobody to pass it to. We had everybody marked. Nice job by Dylan to go in strong. Cross by Attleboro. Nice job by Brandon Fowler clearing that out.
Nice ball by Sawyer Fleck there, too. Foxboro's doing a good job forcing these guys to forcing the pass. As you just saw there, ended up in a throw-in for us, but they're not stepping back and they're not giving them more time than they should.
I'd be in the middle. We're doing a nice job passing that ball. See if we can get in a dangerous spot.
That's an offside call.
Yep. I didn't think the ref was making the call. He definitely looked off.
Good hustle by Brian Ellard, too, to get back into that play.
Yeah, the transition plays are especially important against Attleboro. They come out very quickly. It's clear by Ben Carlton. Nice job by Dan Adair in the middle. It's a nice pass across. It's a nice ball by Aiden Campbell trying to get it across.
Long ball, nobody there for Attleboro, and Nick Adair able to pick it back up. Nick's got a monster foot. He's really helped the offense, I think, this year by putting it so far down the field for them.
Yeah, even the balls that we can't get to a lot of times go off their head, out of bounds. We're still get a good offensive play out of it. Comes across to Brian Ellard. Over Aiden Campbell in the corner. Cleared out by Attleboro. Nice job by Foxboro to mark all the players. Attleboro had nowhere to go that time. They were pinned down the left-hand side.
I think Foxboro's doing a good job this game of getting back in the play and playing defense after the ball moves past them too, instead of leaving it for the defense to take it.
Dan Adair, nice ball down to Aiden Campbell. Ooh, nice cross by Aiden. Attleboro comes out quickly again. Long ball down into the corner. Nice job by Nader. Great defense.
Strong defense. A lot of play in the middle of the field. Neither team able to, for the last couple of minutes, to get an advantage in terms of the flow of the game.
Yeah, the players tend to move into the middle, and all of a sudden it becomes really hard to move the ball out. It's when you want to move the ball out to the sides, get guys open on the wings. Ball up to Robbie Haddad. Nice recovery by Dylan Martinelli to clear that ball. Good defense by Dan. Goal made out. Didn't look like they had anything that time. Took the ball off the line. Didn't have much of an angle. They had a nice shot from a very tough angle. That was too bad. It didn't look like much of anything was going to happen that time. All of a sudden, they got a goal. And we'll see that on replay. So you have to keep fighting through the ball, keep going. It's like we stopped a little bit, and good shot. All of a sudden, it's 1-1.
Yeah, Nick Adair, not much of a chance on that. I think the Foxboro defense thought the ball was going to go out and it was going to be a corner kick, and there was a momentary let-up.
Yeah, you got to keep playing those all the way until you hear the whistle. And it looks like we have a timeout. So it's too bad we let that goal up. I think so far in the game we've had many more chances than Attleboro has. We've had 3 or 4 really good chances on goal, good shots. We've been putting the ball on net, which is good, and just haven't had the ball go in.
They're doing a good job crossing the field, too, instead of, to your point a little while ago, where it's hard to make a play when everybody's bunched up in one place. Foxboro's done a good job of working the ball across the field to look for the open man on the far post.
I think the other thing that Foxboro should really try to do is keep getting the ball to Sawyer Fleck on the left-hand side as much as we can. The different times we've had chances have been when we came down that side. We get the ball to Sawyer as much as we can. We should have more chances to score.
And do we have mosquito spray in the truck?
It's going to be important for Foxboro to come out here, Chris, and not let up. I think they've done a good job of controlling the game for most of it.
Yeah, we'll have to be careful not to overcommit, come up too far. The chances that Attleboro has had has mostly been in transition with kind of long through balls. Have to make sure we get as many players back on defense as we can, make sure we don't give up any easy chances like that. Attleboro's coming down that left side. Attleboro seems to, most of the time, be coming down that left-hand side. Nice job by Nick Adair to cut that ball off on that cross.
I think you're right, Chris. I think they're trying to work that left side, and when our defense can shut them down, they're not getting much down, and they're not looking to the other side of the field. Nice defense. Nice ball by Dan Adair.
Andrew Geffers controls the ball. Nice through ball. One by Attleboro. Nice header by Dan. Those are the times when we need our guys on offense to really anticipate those balls. Nice cross by Matt Morrison over to Brandon Fowler. Puts it across. Hayden Highlands there. Off the crossbar. Just missed. Brandon Fowler. Looks like he had another shot. And another save by Attleboro.
Foxboro doing a great job of keeping the pressure on the Attleboro goalie. He's come up with some big saves.
Too bad. A couple of great chances there. Thrown by Brandon Fowler. Flicked over by Dan. Nobody on the other side. Matt Morrison, great cross, puts it back over the middle. And pushed by Attleboro. This should be a good chance for Foxboro. Right at the top of the box. Looks like Sawyer Fleck's going to take the kick for Foxboro. Sawyer with the kick. Goalie had a little trouble with it. Looked like that ball was free. Nice job by Dan Adair to try and put that ball in, but goalie got it just in time.
Foxboro certainly it's having its chances on the offensive end of the field tonight. They can start to convert and turn a couple of those around. This would be a very different game.
Nice job by Brandon Fowler in the middle to win that last ball. Foxboro doing a great job moving the ball down the field. And offside. That was a good-looking play. We moved the ball down really well. Found the open man. Now we'll see the replay of the shot off the crossbar. It was a through ball. Hayden Highland got it just over the keeper, but just couldn't make it into the net.
It looked like the goalie got just enough of that to move it up off the crossbar.
And then another good rebound shot by Brandon Fowler. Attleboro again coming down the left-hand side.
Goalies on both ends of the field. Big part of the game this half, Chris.
Yeah, there's been some big saves. Been a lot of scoring opportunities. Andrew Geffers working the ball down the right side. Gets the ball out to Dan Adair. Oh, nice cross. Way to move the ball across the field to Brian Ellard. Nice job by Dan. Good fight in the middle.
Out of bounds to Attleboro. Throw by Matt Morrison.
Attleboro puts the ball into the middle. Nice job by Dylan. Stay in front of his guy. Also clearing the ball. Nice job by Foxboro to swarm on the ball when it's in the middle like that.
Attleboro goal scored to number 10, Derek Herrera.
Nice turn by Ben Carlton. Clears that ball.
Tough ball to handle.
Andrew Geffers could make something out of this. Good hustle by Attleboro to clear that ball.
Foxboro throw by Brendan Fowler. Good strong throw.
I'd like to see more of those balls up front like that. That last one to Andrew. We can really get something out of those chances. Well, nice flick by Dan Adair. Almost made something out of it. Ball was loose in the middle.
Foxboro's doing a good job on the offense of attacking the loose ball in front of the net.
Yeah, we've created a lot of those 50-50 balls, and we've gotten to a few of them, gotten good shots off. Ball by Brian Eller down into the corner. Back out by Attleboro.
Foxboro's offense is really making the Attleboro defense earn the ball on the way up the field, too.
Setter by Andrew Geffers. It's good aggressiveness there by Aiden Highland. That's how you get scoring chances, by making those good aggressive plays on offense.
Almost a steal by Sawyer Fleck.
Yeah, Attleboro likes to move the ball out of the back, and we keep pressure on those guys. We could easily get a steal out of that, get a breakaway.
You know, we've given up a few calls in the middle of the field, but as you said, Chris, that's where you want to give them up. That's where you want to hustle them up, play tight, and play offensively.
It's clear by Ben Carlton. It's clear by Matt Morrison. Aiden Campbell moved across. Finally controlled by Attleboro. A nice step by Matt Morrison.
Great defense by Matt Morrison to break that up. Nice long ball to the corner. Great defense by Dylan Martinelli, staying tough. Giving up the call, but not giving up the ball.
Nice pressure on defense by Brandon Fowler. Attleboro moves the ball away nicely, but we stayed on their guys. They were marked the whole time. That's what you have to do. Controlled by Brian Eller. Nice job finding Aiden Campbell open on the side. Passes up front. Andrew Geffers controls the ball down the wing. It's a nice cross.
Good hustle by Aiden Highland to get that ball and keep it in play.
Back to Dan Adair in the middle. Dan makes a nice move. Pass it over to Aiden Highland. Cross in just a little too high.
More nice passing by the Foxboro offense there, keeping their composure and looking for the open man, then crossing to the far post.
There's that last cross. Just missed. A couple guys on the other side, exactly where they're supposed to be, far post, looking for that cross.
Those of you unfamiliar with Foxboro's Iron Field, the restrooms are located in the school. Across the parking lot, over door number 10, up the stairs into the school. Another flight of stairs.
Nice defense by Ben Carlton. Back to Aiden Highland. Nice cross. Nice pass across the middle. Ryan Eller couldn't get to it. Watch for us to be careful here. A loose ball in the middle. Nice job by Dan Adair. Nice cross. They have to find those guys on defense now. Force Attleboro down the right side. And Attleboro gets a corner kick.
Foxboro's D is doing a good job, even when they're running them, to stay marked up on their man.
This corner by Attleboro, cleared out by Brian Ellard. Back down the left side by Attleboro. Nice job, Dan Adair. Steps in, steals the pass. Moved up to Andrew Geffers. Nice job saving the ball. Couldn't keep control of it, though. Nice job, Dan Adair. That was a good-looking ball. It was like a good play for Foxboro. Good fight by Dan Adair in the middle. Draws the foul, Foxboro ball. Put into the middle, nobody there. Nice step by Matt Morrison. Andrew Geffers with the ball, gets by one player. Tapped over to Brian Ellard.
Little confusion, almost.
Almost had it. Nice job by Brian on that left side. Good hustle.
Foxboro, I think, is doing a better job than Attleboro of using both sides of the field, opening the play up and looking for the pass on the far post.
Yeah, we continue to generate good scoring opportunities. And that's the half. Score tied 1-1. Very close game in the first half.
Pretty evenly played game, Chris, I think, on both sides. I think both sides certainly had their opportunities offensively on that game.
Have your attention. Please do not go beyond the fence.
Yeah, I think it was otherwise even. I think we had many more scoring chances. There were 4 or 5 really good chances we had to score. Just getting the players on defense, or else the goalie of Attleboro made a couple of nice saves. Hit the crossbar once, and pretty consistent. Most of that half, we had the ball down, and we were kind of generating chances all through the half.
I think our defense has done a good job of marking their man in our own defensive end. This is a team that if you let them run and don't mark, they'll make you pay for it. And I think we've also been able to show ourselves we can get the offensive chances and we can get through their defense. As we saw with, I think we hit every post that the goal has in the first half.
Yeah, the trick will be to keep that pressure up in the second half and keep that going. You know, if you keep putting pressure on their defense, eventually those goals will come. You just have to keep generating those chances, and the goals will come. Welcome back to the second half in the game between Foxboro and Attleboro. Scores tied 1-1. It's been a very even game. And hopefully Foxboro can come out strong in the second half, put a couple of goals play early.
Welcome back to the second half.
And the second half starts.
Both teams with a lot of offensive chances in the first half, Chris. I think maybe I'd give the nod a little bit to Foxboro on number. It'll be interesting to see how they come out and who can control the game in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the second half here.
Looks like Foxboro's made a little change. Looks like they have Sawyer Fleck all the way up front. Hopefully we can get the ball to him early. Controlled by Matt Morrison in the middle. Looks across the field. Nice cross to Aiden Highland. Flicked on. Loose ball.
Little trouble there in the Attleboro defense.
Well, almost got something out of that play.
Foxboro's doing a good job of controlling the middle of the field this game, I think, Chris, in terms of shutting down the transition play from Attleboro out of its own defense.
Header by Brandon Fowler over to Sawyer in the middle. Another nice play by Dan Adair. Takes that ball. Almost touched by Andrew Geffers. And a throw for Foxboro. Back to Attleboro. Attleboro comes out in transition. Long ball down into the corner. Covered by Dylan Martinelli.
Well played on defense by Dan Adair to break that up.
Nice job by Dan to come back. Nice cut by Aiden Highland up to Sawyer Fleck. Tries to make a through ball. Nice ball back to Brandon Fowler. Oh, just off.
Some nice passing by Foxboro there on that opportunity, Chris. Finding the open man in the middle.
Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. Well, those transition plays, you get the ball. There's a loose ball tapped in front. Got it to the open man, and Brandon got a nice shot off that time. Nader gets his head on it. Nice clear by Ben Carlton. Up the wing. Oh, nice play by Aiden and Sawyer on that play. Sawyer down the right-hand side. Cuts it back. Nice cross by Brian Ellard. Andrew Geffers. Shot by Aiden Highland. Just missed. More great offense by Foxboro.
Foxboro certainly starting this half where they left off offensively, Chris, in terms of not giving up the ball to Attleboro and going after that net.
Yeah, nice job by Sawyer to control the ball, put it in front, and then nice job by Brian Eller to get that cross in front. Tough call on Brian. I thought he got fouled that time. Attleboro comes back across the middle. Nice job by Foxboro. Everybody was marked that time. Great job. Foxboro moves it back out. Long ball by Dan Adair, who just barely didn't get over that defender. Nice work by Brian Eller to fight for that ball.
Foxboro's done a good job, Chris, of changing the sides of the field and opening it out a little bit. They're getting some opportunities when they cross the field.
Little chip in. Nice job to step up by Nick Adair to come out on that play. It's really all the opportunities that Attleboro's had are on those through balls like that. Nice flick by Aiden Island over to Sawyer. Cleared out by Attleboro. Nice step by Nader Gigi. Oh, stolen by Brandon Fowler. Oh, yeah, couldn't get anything out of it. Nice try.
Foxboro did a good job there of shutting them down in the middle of the field.
Well, on Matt Morrison, that's the right place to do it, out by midfield. Put pressure on the defender, on the offensive player. Nice cross by Attleboro, dangerous play. Oh, great save by Nick Adair. That looked like it was in. So a long cross, we let that one bounce, and all of a sudden it was a loose ball in the middle. Attleboro put a head on it, and Nick made just a great save.
Goalies are picking up where they left off.
Here's another look at that save, bounced up, and just barely got his fingers on it. What a great save that was.
Did everything in their power to give the game away. It sounds like they're kind of back down.
Attleboro with another shot.
I'm not sure they had a good team, but they
Nice job by Nick to cover that.
had a few good athletes. That second half that
Nice job by Aiden Highland to keep that ball alive and in bounds.
Yep, saved it. Back to Brian. Nice job, we kept the ball. Looks like the ref's giving it the other way. Oh, nice job by Dylan. So a little pushing in the middle, ref let it go. Attleboro comes down the left side. Cross into the middle. Nice job by Matt Morrison to come back on defense. It was a dangerous cross by Attleboro coming across the middle. Here's that ball in the corner. We have to keep that guy covered. He made a nice cross, and Matt did a nice job just staying with that player. If you're on that guy, you put pressure on him, then you're going to be much better off. Ball through.
Nice ball by Sawyer Fleck to flick that over to Aiden Highland.
Tried to flick, just came up just a little too high. And Foxboro will go for the long throw from Brandon Fowler.
I can't imagine they would just take more off the schedule, but still, I mean, it's got to supplement.
Cleared out by Attleboro. Nice job by Dylan.
North, which is projected that North could lose quite a few students, and they might end up in this way, which would be a disaster for all teams.
Tough defense by Matt Morrison over on that side, not to give that ball up.
There's been a handball on that play.
But you know how the North youth program is. I mean, they're always going to turn out some good players.
Hopefully we can get a cross in front of the net. Chipped in front. Nice job by Dan. A little flick. Nice try. That was good defense by Attleboro to clear the ball. But another throw in. See if we can keep getting good chances off these throws.
And that's in a division that's not as strong as the Hawks. So
I'll put it down the left-hand side. Sorry, the right-hand side by Attleboro. Nice job by Ben Carlton. Attleboro comes down the right side. Nice job by Ben to play good defense. Cleared out by Matt. And then Brian, nice work. Controlled by Sawyer. A little too close on that through ball.
Well done by the Foxboro defense to move that ball upfield the way they did.
Yeah, we've been doing a nice job of out of the defense finding those forwards, getting the ball so they can control it, give the midfield time to get back into the play.
As much as the MIA likes to award dozens of champions, I can't imagine that's still in place. I don't know, I never covered
Through ball controlled by Attleboro, but stolen by Brian Eller. Nice play. And chip down in the corner. Dylan Martinelli's there.
Smart play by Dylan Martinelli to let that ball roll out. Foxboro throw.
Throw slip, but it still worked.
Ball's getting a little wet, Chris, I think, on both sides, having a hard time with the throw.
Guess so. Nice job by Brian Eller to get it down the wing. Good pressure by Aiden.
I thought that call might be going the other way on the throw.
Yeah, me too.
Nice ball by Dan Adair.
Oh, nice job by Dan. Through ball to Andrew Geffers. Down into the corner. See if we can get that ball back in front. Played off by the defender. It's crossed by Brandon Fowler. Back in by Dan. Through the legs to Aiden Highland. Shot lefty.
Nice try, and that's the right move. At the 18 or the 20, when you have the ball like that, you shoot that.
There's a good teamwork by Brian and Aiden on that play to get a shot out of that. Didn't look like we had much to go for. I'll see the replay. Great touch by Brian. Aiden took a nice shot. That's why you practice those lefty shots. Attleboro comes through the middle. To be careful on this play. Dealing with a nice job staying with his player.
Strong defense by Foxboro again, not leaving their man.
Job by Ben Carlton on that last play. We have to, Foxboro really has to be careful to control that ball. Make sure we don't give that ball up in transition. Those are really dangerous. Attleboro has a free kick. Attleboro with the cross. Ball goes right in the middle.
It's a dangerous ball for Foxboro. Good job of defending against that.
Yeah, Foxboro very lucky. Attleboro didn't get hit on that ball. Have to get somebody going to that ball. Here with the goal kick. Another nice kick. Brandon Fowler on the ball, tries to flick it over. A little through ball. Nice job by Foxboro. They got plenty of players back on defense. Even though Attleboro controlled the ball, it wasn't a very dangerous play. Nice steal by Andrew Geffers. Pass to Soderfleck over to Brian.
Unlucky. It was the right thought to put that ball out to the wing. Nice defense by Dylan Martinelli.
Yeah. And Derek throws the ball in the middle. Nice try, just a little too far for Sawyer. Kept in by Aiden Highland.
Some nice pressure by Foxboro there.
Yep.
Ball continues to look a little wet, Chris.
And a transition by Attleboro. Nice job by Nader to come back on defense. Great sliding play. Did a great job recovering that time. Looked like Attleboro had a 2-on-1 breakaway. See that one again. There's the through ball. And Nader just got a touch on it. Nice job. Attleboro with a cross, covered by Nick Adair. And it's Attleboro's throw. Still 23 minutes left, plenty of time.
Nice head on defense by Ben Carlton to move that ball downfield.
Another flick by Attleboro, and then they have a little breakaway. Nice save. And it just rolls into the net. Tough play for Foxboro. That was a tough play. It was just a loose ball in the middle. It got flicked around. All of a sudden, the player was past everybody. And then Nick Adair made a nice save. Looked like we were going to keep it out. Now we'll see it on replay. It was a ball just got under Brandon Fowler's cleat. And they couldn't keep it out of the net. Foxboro really need to put some pressure on now to get back in this game.
Attleboro goal scored by number 3, Elaine Lorenz.
This is where converting on some of their offensive chances are going to be important, Chris. They've done a good job of keeping the pressure in the other end, but they need to finish.
Sawyer with the cross. Dan Adair puts it back across the middle. Good try. A couple of good chances there for Foxboro.
Looks like a corner kick.
It's the
a little confusion on the field about which way it's going to go.
The refs try to decide which way the call goes.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call it a goal kick.
That was your turn.
That was a good chance Foxboro just had. Sawyer made a nice cross, and Dan Adair put it right back across the middle. Exactly what you should do. Just couldn't get it on net. Nice job. Dan Adair's played a really strong game in the middle. Another through ball. And Attleboro's offsides.
Still plenty of time left in this game for either team. About 20 minutes and a half.
There with a kick. Nice job, just flicked off. Saved by Attleboro, but then put out of bounds. Back across to Sawyer Fleck. Takes the shot. Just missed. That's what we need to do more of. Get the ball to Sawyer, get him shooting that ball in the middle. Unlike the first half, we've sent a few wide this half. Start getting the ball back on net.
They are shooting. They're doing a good job of knowing when they get it within the area to take that shot, follow it in if they want, but take that shot.
Flipped over by Attleboro. Attleboro moves the ball down the right side, but out of bounds. It was a good foul by Dylan Martinelli on that last play. You make those plays out at midfield, slows the play down. Everybody can get back on defense. Cross by Attleboro. Made easily by Nick Adair. Put up, stolen by Aiden Highland. Crossed in front to Andrew Geffers, back to Sawyer. Gets the ball to Brandon. And deflected off an Attleboro player.
Nice job there on the sidelines, Chris, by Brian Ellard and Aiden Highland to keep that ball in play.
Yeah, those are the ones that we really have to turn on quickly. Turn those into offensive plays.
Well played by Nader Gici on that.
Nice job by Foxboro to control the ball. Flicked over by Brian Ellard. Tipped in front, back over to Andrew Geffers. Back to Sawyer. Tries to put it through. And the goalie comes out just too far. Those are the right kind of through balls we want to hit. Really have to sprint through those holes to make those plays effective. Ball comes across the middle. Nice play by Dan Adair. Nice defense. Sent out. Aiden Highland back to Brian. Flicked over by Aiden. Well covered by Ben Carlton. Sent out. That cleared out by Brandon Fowler. Controlled by Aiden Highland. Nice ball over to Andrew Geffers. Oh, can't make it through. Nice play by the Attleboro defender, but taken back by Andrew Geffers. Brings it down the side, can't get it through. Oh, nice job by Nader to find Aiden in the middle. And it looks like an offsides call.
Foxboro's doing a good job finding the open man up front.
Yeah, it was a good play by Nader from the back. He could have just cleared it, but he found the offensive player. Unlucky to get the offsides call. Played over by Attleboro. Nice job by Nader to get a foot on the ball. Scrum in the middle. Still playing with the ball. Attleboro comes out. Nice job by Dan.
I didn't see the call. Ben Carlton off the field.
Looks like the ref put out a yellow card. I didn't see that either.
It's a little bit of a scrum over in the corner, and my guess is Foxboro's defense was going to make sure they weren't going to lose that. Although the kick seems to be going Foxboro's way.
That was an odd call. I'm not sure why Foxboro now has the ball. There's definitely some pushing going on in the corner. Ben cleared the ball. Maybe something happened after the play. I'm not sure. Boy, I didn't see anything there. Attleboro comes back across the middle. Nice job by Dan Adair to step up. Puts the ball in front. A little too far out. Laid out by the goalie. Nice job by Dan to get his head on the ball. Saved by Aiden Highland. Nice job. Up to Brian Ellard. Brian works the ball down into the corner. Cut back across. Nice play over to Aiden. Nice cross to Brandon Fowler. Oh, nice drive. Great cross.
Nice series of passes there for Foxboro's offense.
Great cross by Aiden and a nice try by Brandon. Got it on net, but the goalie was there. And Attleboro comes down left side again. Nice step by Dan Adair. Nice job by Nick to come out. A little dangerous play by Attleboro, but well defended.
Foxboro's offense did a great job there a minute ago. Chris looking to the far post for the open man. Brendan Fowler got a head on it. Goalie did a good save, but it's exactly the right move.
Yeah, game's definitely opened up a little bit at the end of the game here. See a lot more space in the middle of the field, a lot more opportunities to make plays. Nice job by Dan to stop the Attleboro player. Played across. Nice job by Dylan to clear that out. Nice shot by the Attleboro player on the top of the box. Perfect shot over Nick Adair's head. Nothing you can do about that. It's a tough result for Foxboro's defense. They've played really well. They played really well in this half, and another tough goal. You can see it was just kind of a scrum in the middle. It was a nice pass and just a perfect shot.
Machado.
Looks like we have a timeout by Foxboro with 11 minutes left here in the second half, down 3-1. The good news is we've had plenty of chances in the second half, and hopefully we can generate a few more before the game's over.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Foxboro get a break on one of these offensive opportunities. They've done a great job controlling the ball up front, finding the open man, and crossing to the open space on the far post. They just have had some challenges finishing it off tonight.
Yeah, we've been moving the ball pretty well, and had plenty of chances on net. Goalies also made some nice saves.
Foxboro's doing a good job at taking their chances and taking their shots, too, not overthinking it around the 15 to 20 yard, just taking that shot and following it in.
Yeah, we haven't really held on to the ball too much. We've been kind of moving it around pretty well. When we've had the ball in the corner, we've put those crosses in front. We've crossed the ball pretty well. Just haven't found anybody on the other end. Hopefully Foxboro start to press up a little on offense. Cleared out by Dylan Martinelli. Nice play. Put up front to Sawyer Fleck. Just couldn't stay on it. Cleared out by Attleboro. This is where Attleboro's ability to control the ball will really help. We'll have to work extra hard to take the ball back. Nice job by Dan Adair to steal that ball. Dan's really done that well all game long. He's been just taking the ball from the Attleboro midfielders. Nice job by Dylan to get in the passing lane on that through ball. Nice job by Ben Carlton to recover on that ball. Attleboro goes down to the corner. Right in front. Nice job by Dylan Martinelli to stay on his mark.
Down by 2, Attleboro has the opportunity to control the ball, slow the play.
See on that replay, it's played down to the corner, put right across. And again, Dylan with a nice job. That's what you have to do. You stay on those players. You don't leave them open. All of a sudden we get those chances. Foxboro comes back the other way. Nice try by Brandon Fowler. That was the right ball. Just couldn't get it through. Nice job by Brian Eller to clear the ball. Ball comes back to Dylan Martinelli. Be careful at midfield. A little far out. Handled easily by Nick Adair. Back up front. And nobody in the middle.
Foxboro throw. Attleboro throw.
Nice job by Dan Adair. Makes a steal. Puts the ball down to the corner. Andrew Gifford stays on it. Loose ball. Sawyer Fleck. Plays it across the middle. Just in between those two players. And now it's a little breakaway for Attleboro. Nice job by Nader. Great defense. Now Dan Adair with the ball. And can get it to Brian.
Hidejichi came up with another big defensive play there.
Cleared out by Ben. Now cleared out by Matt. Nice drive by Brian. Good pressure. Sent up front by Dan. Foxboro definitely pressing forward. We have 4 or 5 guys now moving up on offense. Stolen by Sawyer. Puts the ball in the middle, but cleared out by Attleboro. Oh, nice job by Dylan to step up. Comes right back.
Well done by the defense
Yeah,
to move
Nader,
that out.
that ball up front. Oh, great ball up to Brandon Fowler. Well played by Attleboro defender. Made a nice play. Almost had that ball through. Attleboro moves the ball through the midfield. Down the wing. Ball's down the wing. Cleared out by Matt Morrison.
Foxboro, some tough defense. They're not giving the ball up.
Flicked through by Andrew Geffers, and another throw for Foxboro. Played over to Sawyer, but well defended by Attleboro. Nice step by Dylan Martinelli. Over to Matt Morrison. Ball goes down to the corner. Saved by Andrew Geffers. Couldn't make the pass to Ryan Ellard. That was the right ball, just couldn't get it there. And it's Attleboro throw, still 6 minutes left. Get it out, nice job by Dylan, found Brandon Fowler. A little far for Andrew Geffers. Played back to the goalie. Just flicked over Ryan Ellard's foot. Nice step by Adair, but played back by Attleboro. Flicked over to Sawyer Fleck. He has Brian Ellard in the middle. Puts it through. But nice job by the Attleboro goalie to come out just a little too far in front.
It was the right run. It was the right ball.
Flicked by Attleboro, and now they get a throw. And a foul on Foxboro. We'll see where they spot this ball. It was right on the edge of the area. And it looks like they're giving it just outside. It's lucky for Foxboro.
Free kick right on the outside of the box.
Hit on the outside of the foot. Luckily for Foxboro, not the best kick by Attleboro. From there, you really have to put the ball on net with some pace. I think even if that was on net, Nick wouldn't have had too much trouble with it. Nice ball up to Sawyer. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Over by Aiden, then by Dan. Run over by Sawyer. Sawyer controls the ball down the wing. No call. Played out. Nice job stepping up by Nader. Couldn't get that ball across the field.
Foxboro's D's keeping them up, not giving them the long ball, not giving them the touch ball through the middle.
Nice job by Nick Adair. Knock it up front, over to Andrew Geffers. Speak to the ball by an Attleboro player. Over the back by Attleboro. Hopefully we can get a kick into the box now. Nader puts the ball up front. Settled by Aiden. Shot from a little far out, over the goal.
Well done, though. With 2 minutes left in the game, at that point, if you can get a shot, it's a little far out, but it's worth taking.
And we'll take a look at the save. Comes down, takes the left-handed shot, left-footed shot, and Nick had that easy. Back to action, flicked over by Attleboro. Nader does a nice job recovering.
Well played by Matt Morrison on the outside full there to take that ball upfield.
Going back on defense with a throw for Attleboro. Only a couple of minutes left in the game. Flipped over. Nice job by Nick Adair. Throws it out. Nice job controlling the ball by Brian Ellard. Foxboro with the throw, flicked over. Nice job by Foxboro to move the ball out to the side. Over to Matt Morrison on the left-hand side. And to Andrew Geffers on the wing. Back to Sawyer in the middle. Couldn't control the ball. I'd like to see Andrew take that ball down to the corner and cross it right across the middle on those plays.
Attleboro throw. Good head ball out by Ben Carlton.
And that's the game. Tough loss for Foxboro. Final score of 3-1. The first half, I thought we had more chances than Attleboro. I thought we played pretty well. Attleboro just put their chances together in the second half. The few opportunities they had, they put away, and that was the difference in the game.
And the score of the game on this one doesn't really tell the tale of the game. I think both teams played pretty hard. Foxboro certainly had many offensive opportunities, just had a challenge converting on those.
So definitely a tough loss for Foxboro.
So this is Chris Carlton
and Chris Island.
Thanks for watching.